This is the story of Krishna and Sudama. Krishna was a prince. He was from the royal family, very rich and used to all the luxuries of life, while Sudama was from a Brahmin family. He was very poor. He lived a very simple life. His parents were poor and he lived a very simple life. Now, both of them were sent to an ashram in the forest to study. Here they met each other and they developed a great friendship between them. They were great friends. They enjoyed each other's company, played a lot, studied together, and soon they had this very strong bond of friendship. It was time to leave the ashramam. Krishna went back to his palace and Sudama went home. Krishna grew up to become the king of Dwaraka. He was a very righteous king, loved by all. While Sudama, he lived a very simple and frugal life with his wife and 2 children. They were very poor, and once his wife told Sudama to ask Krishna for help so they could lead a comfortable life. But Sudama didn't want to do so. He was thinking, oh, Krishna was his friend a long, long time ago and they hadn't seen each other in such a lot of time. How is he going to go and ask Krishna for help? How should he do it? But his wife persuaded him to go. Sudama didn't want to go without anything in his hand, so he asked his wife to prepare some puffed rice. He knew Krishna loved puffed rice. So his wife prepared some puffed rice and Sudama set off to see Krishna. Upon arrival at Dwaraka, Krishna came out to greet his old friend. He hugged him. He even washed his feet. Krishna arranged for everything to make Sudama comfortable. And as they sat there talking about their childhood, laughing at the memories, Sudama felt very embarrassed to give Krishna the puffed rice. He was a ruler of the kingdom. He had everything he needed. What is he going to do with puffed rice? Sudama felt very ashamed. But Krishna, being the friend he was, he knew that Sudama was carrying puffed rice. He asked for it. He held out his hand and asked for the puffed rice Sudama was carrying. Sudama gave it to him and Krishna ate it so deliciously. He was so happy to eat the puffed rice. And he said, Sudama, this is the most excellent puffed rice I've ever eaten. This is the most delicious meal I have ever eaten. Sudama was happy, but at the same time more embarrassed to ask Krishna for help. Even when he said goodbye, he didn't ask anything of Krishna because he was embarrassed. They hugged each other, said their goodbyes, and Sudama left. Walking home, he felt sad and a little concerned. What was he going to tell his wife? He had come here to ask Krishna for help, and he was going back without asking him for anything. He was concerned. What was he going to tell his wife? But as he reached his home, he saw this magnificent palace in place of his little hut. He was amazed. And then he saw his wife coming out wearing a beautiful, elegant sari. She was so happy. Krishna had known what his friend needed. Sudama didn't have to say a word, but Krishna knew that he was a friend in need. And he had provided for everything, even without Sudama asking him. This is the true bond of friendship. A friend knows, even without words, what the other person, what his friend needs, and he provides for them. Wasn't this a lovely story? I hope, children, that you all will develop a bond like this, like Krishna and Sudama's, with a friend. A bond that lasts all through your life. a good friendship.